Okay, how's everybody's meat? How is your meat? We've got to try to pull out safely without getting smashed to smithereens. And we be underway. Good afternoon, everybody. Nice, comfortable 79, 80 degrees. Wine country. Of course, everybody's wearing their heaviest sweatshirts and everything. Okay, we got a whole crowd. What are we doing? This guy's leaving. Is he gonna get in his car? What's he doing? I don't know. Hey, Craig, how you doing? We don't know. We're gonna try to come around this side. Park over here. We don't know what he's doing. We got a guy over here. We got a guy over there. We got some weird action. I don't know what this guy's doing. Hello, Alan. How are you? It's the land of the shopping carts. Yes, it is. What's up, everybody? Country Club Trash Day in the Hood. Simple, smooth. Thank you, Taylor, for your wonderful support, honey. I hope you're doing okay. Getting plenty of rest, plenty of nutrition. Hope everything's going all right. Callie Mo, what's going on, honey? Good to see you. It's another day in Hellville. Big thank you to everybody that was on the big stream last night. Thank you very much. We had a hoot nanny. We had a hoot and a holler. We had a great time last night. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Magda. How are you? Hey, Sean. Yeah, thumbs up or appreciate it. Thank you, guys. And thank you again for those of you who were on the stream last night. It was a great one. We had a lot of fun beginning to the end. It's May Day and I am on the path. Yeah. They're coming for me. Be safe. Yeah, there we go. I'd like to have $1 for every person that was going to come for me. Hey, Deserts. It is May Day. I can't think of a better day to haul students off of out of buildings in UCLA and Columbia and Arizona State. It's a beautiful May Day. Karl Marx would be proud. Yes, he would. Karl Marx would be proud. I'm right here. I'll be at the Railroad Square train depot. Let's see. It is 4:45. I'll see you there at 4:52. All right. So set time synchronized. We'll be waiting for you, bud. I always love meeting new people. Hey Alex, how you doing? Always love meeting new folks. Next will be telling me we can't get the keys to Mom's car, so we'll have to delay it. I wish somebody would pull up. Yeah, TFG, you've been warned too, brother. Come on, bring it on, man. I'm ready for you. Ednor Gardens, man. What's up, Lee? I thought you were going to tell me Armistead Gardens down there, right? Armistead Gardens. Oh, where everybody down there, Propeller Drive and Victory Way. All the former employees of the Glenn L. Martin Aircraft Company, right? At one time, the largest sole proprietorship in America. Meaning Glenn L. himself signed every paycheck. Beautiful day today, unless you got allergies. You're nothing, TFG. Get lost, man. Been seeing your type for 11 years, into 12 years now. Get lost. Those incels. All talk, and then when you confront them face to face, it's I was just joking. It's only the internet. Hey, how you doing, Naomi? What's up, honey? Who else we got? I'm in a great mood today. I had a good time today. I didn't get to the toilet job to be done. That's going to be tomorrow at 9:30, which is okay with me. So, yeah, you know what I mean, Taylor? It's all like, I'm going to do this to you, that to you, and I'm going to kill you from the comfort and safety of mom's basement. Hey, Nick. How are you? What's going on? It's been one of those. It's been a good day, actually. Hey, Naomi. What's going on with you? Let's flip that around. All right. I think I'm just gonna have news. We did a big chicken soup with I don't know. It's almost like a roti. I don't know what you call it. The squirrely ones. The curly pasta, that turned out good, right? That turned out great too. I don't know what it stands for. I don't know. It's just another lost soul out there with no direction in life. Soon to be roadkill as civilization itself comes under immense pressure. I guess as long as you have mom's basement, you'll be okay. I don't know. I'm not going anywhere, dude. Just so you don't mistake where I am, I'll show you. Here we are. There's the Chevys. There's the Hotel La Rose, and there's the stinky Aroma Roasters coffee. Just so we leave no doubt where I am. Hey, Anne Marie. How are you, honey? Flip that around. What a beauty. I finally got a good shower. My finger was healed up good enough to allow me to. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm glad. We got a simple night tonight. Ain't nothing going on tonight. I know, Alan. It's amazing. In the month of April, everybody wanted to kill me in April, right? They wanted to kill me in Las Vegas. They wanted to kill me in here, and now we're starting a whole new month. Right, I'm gonna kill you. Like, what did I do to you, right? He was the kid that jumped out of the back short bus, so I don't know. I don't know. I think guys like that are kind of funny, though. They're humorous, right? I mean, I like it. I've always learned in life, the guys that are going to come and get you are the guys that never announce it on YouTube. They just show up. Right, remember Dr. Dirty years ago? All of a sudden we turned around in Las Vegas and boom, there he was, right? 6'4", right? Ready for action. I don't even get in my bits unless it's, don't be getting into your bits, that's it. So, I thought I would be doing that job today and I didn't end up doing it, which was okay. So I had kind of a leisurely day. Next Wednesday's trip to Jen and the bosses has been pushed to Tuesday. Yeah, Dr. Dirty. It was back in 2015, 2017, 2018. This guy he didn't. He was gonna straighten out Elvis Travels, and I was just incidental collateral damage, so right. There's actually been very few people on here that actually wanted to kill me per se, right? So, I'm lovable, I'm huggable, I'm squishy, right? I live in Indiana. That's cool. What part of Indiana do you live in? I know Gary, I know Indianapolis. Then you get down towards Louisville, down in that area. Spencer, I'm not sure where Spencer is at on the state. Yeah, give a nice hair. No straightening of that person you mentioned. Yes. Next to Bloomington. So you're very, okay. All right. I'm guessing you're a Colts fan. So I think what was the temperatures? I don't think it's 85, but it's nice. We're supposed to have a real cold front come in on the weekend. It's going to drop us down to the, unbelievable, to the low 40s and low 50s. It's going to be kind of kooky. So I didn't sweep too much of the news today, except kids getting you got to be a dumb kid, man. Right? You're gonna get suspended from the university now, and I don't know how all that's gonna come down. She's riding along. Oh, Dad Captain, Dr. Dirty's Frankenstein. Mr. Fats, how you doing? Big Tender's cool. I ain't got no problem with anybody. Behind you. Sure, I just saw your hoodie. Okay. They will face Flacco. We're trying to do so. They will not expel any. They will issue an apology. Yeah, but their names are, I don't know. To me, this is just a kickoff of a summer of hot protests. And, with young people kind of shiftless with nothing to do, then it's a good time. I've always found that summers are prime time for protests and getting things all heated up. I'm surprised Portland hasn't gotten into the act yet. Yeah, a gal in Indiana gave me this shirt. I like it because it's light enough for between seasons. So between summer and spring and summer. We need to get mad. Protest just kind of. Well, what am I going to get mad about, right? What am I going to get mad about? Protest. Yeah, what am I going to get mad about? Behind you, watch your honey. TPG or whatever is late. Well, if you grew up in the 60s, you've seen a lot of protests. These kids are like the tail that wants to wag the dog, right? They spend 4 years at an institution that's 400 years old, and they think that they're going to have the power to institute change, just like those knuckleheads in the 1960s. Yeah, they were going to change the world. Power to the people. What people? What power? They never get beyond the revolution. That was the whole problem with Marxism and stuff. He was good at talking theory, but it's like Trotsky said, when it came to actually running a government, there ain't shit in the Communist Manifestos. It's like you left us hanging, bro. Well, of course, Joseph Stalin knew how to remedy that shortfall in short order, and he did a number. Please tap the like button if you're coming in and having a good afternoon. We just got a simple day today. We were all out to the wall last night, so 8 hours of glorious fun. We had a lot of people on the stream. We made some great soup that I've been enjoying, which was wonderful for breakfast today. Power to the people. What people? You knuckleheads, right? You're going to be able to get our garbage collected, right? No, man, we don't do that stuff. It was the government that failed the soldiers. And there wasn't a government. The traps love it. What's up, Adrian? This guy again. These guys accelerate for one city block, you know, and then they hit the brakes. Hey Steve C. Hey Scottish, how are you guys? Leisurely night tonight. Country club chat. Thank you for last night's stream. It was a good one, and a beautiful thing was at the end of it, I had some really nice. I really had some nice soup to enjoy. No, I don't know what it was. You know, you're gonna go one block. Hey Nocturnal, how are you? You're gonna go one block and be hitting it in neutral. Right? You're gonna have the clutch depressed, and you're gonna be a tough guy. How you doing, Ronnie? Thanks for being there for a long moderation last night. I appreciated it. Let me get my cosmopolitan and furry slippers. I like Fifth Avenue liberals and radicals. I think they're the best of all. I always said Emma Goldman she never missed many meals, right? With all the intelligentsia around. Ooh, how wonderful. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I hope you're feeling better, babe. It's fine. I hope you're feeling better. That's the important thing. They cheered today. That was booted out of the U.S. Thank you for the Palmer Act. Thank you. Did I ever laugh so much you pee? Not quite reached that point. Emma was treated abysmally. Well, she got caught all up in the kateri that was there for the Wall Street bombing. Right, by that time, America had had enough of radicalism. That's why radicals always have a short lifespan, because people just burn out on it. They're like, oh, right, sit down. Right? We get it. You're pissed off, right? Have a Snickers bar here. Start throwing out Snickers bars into the crowd. Everybody's happy. We're going to Grossman's for dinner tonight. I'm going to Grossman's. I'll meet you at Grossman's, and we're gonna see Murray is coming down at 6 p.m. tonight. I'm gonna do that. I don't know. I'm in a silly mood. I'm in a fractious mood tonight. My allergies were bad yesterday. Here comes the train. Yeah, I'd like for Magda to be on panel and have a debate, right? In my dream last night, you were holding my hand again. Why? Wow, I really, I'm quite the courtier, huh? Yeah, no yawning. I'm quite the Don Juan around there. Hey, we're going to metal check tonight. No, I probably will. I've had to push everything off because, I got to reschedule this toilet repair job tomorrow. It's a drag, right? So, but Friday might be a more logical day before the rain comes in and makes it all muddy and gross again. But the rain will help set in the tomato plant. I'm trying to recruit you to the good side, then we can debate others and spread the message. Well, you know, it's hard to recruit somebody that's like a free market devotee, right? Because I've never seen any case where it works better than the free market. Yeah, some people get caught under the wheel, right? But in terms of providing the greatest benefit for the greatest number of people, I think it's been fantastic. So I guess I'm more of the Ayn Rand school. Hey Cindy, how you doing, honey? Well, Mao espoused a more pure communism than was unfolded in Russia. Certainly, but we saw again that caused a great backwardation. What did Cindy say? Did I miss her comment on that? Evening to the wonderful side chats. See if the train you hit is it the train you hit from yesterday? That's the one. Yeah, same one. So certainly, but even then caused, 50 years of backwardation for China. You had people digging canals with teaspoons, right? Hundreds of miles because labor's so cheap. So, the economists come to visit from the West and they say, why in the hell aren't you using a steam shovel to dig this canal? It's like, shit. We got 1 billion people, man. This gives everybody something to do. We give everybody a teaspoon, and everybody gets in there and starts digging. Right? It's like it's full employment for everybody. So you just gotta love the Chinese way of figuring stuff out. I like it. That very rank pragmatism. So we're in your living room. No, you're not in my living room. I'm late. JD to get rental car for hubby. Oh. Yeah, when's that going to be returned? I was going to do a video about the DMV, but I just figured it just irritates me too much. No, because your bed behind you. Oh, this is my travel van here. Days brakes went out on his truck. How in the hell did brakes go out? And why does it take 30 days? Because you don't have enough qualified people. Why am I waiting 2 months for just a simple fix for recall? So I go to DM. I waited till the end of the month. It's April 30th. I thought, well, after today, I'm going to be driving on expired tags, right? So I figure out what the hell. I'll get the car smog, which blew right through the smog test, no problem. So I figure I'll go down to DMV, right? Oh my God. I got down there. It was like some third world train station down there. So unbelievable. Your next window, number 7. I'm telling you what, Alan, it was unbelievable. The place has about 60 seats in it, and it's like a three ring circus. Some people are taking DMV driver's tests. They're looking at their phones and right? They're cheating. Nobody cares. So you got about 100 seats, and there's like 250 people in the place, right? And you got two lines, appointment or non-appointment. Of course, we're all in the non-appointment line. And I get in there, and you have to wait 20 people just to get up to the clerk that's going to check your stuff and tell you what to do or whatever. And luckily, she didn't tell me to go fill out this form and then get back in line again to get a number. So my number's B79. And there's no place to sit, okay? And I'm surprised people just didn't bring chickens into the place too and stuff. So B79, and they're on like B10. All right, and there's also A, F, G, right? There's all these other numbers. People have appointments. So they're sliding B, which is non-appointment people. They're sliding B people in. So like 3 hours later, it's like mercy, right? It's like absolute chaos. I dragged myself up to the window and I present the guy. I said, look, 2 months ago I took my van into the Ram dealer here, the Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealer, to get this recall work done because it says you're blocking my registration, my renewal, until it's done. Well, I said, it's now 2 months later. I don't have it done. I got the smog done today. So what am I supposed to do? The guy's like, oh, he goes on the computer. He's like, oh, shit, that block was lifted already. I'm like, what? Right? So I had to go through all this BS. But he's like, yeah, they're the worst down there, this or that. So he says like $230 and you're good to go. So I was at the door with my little sticker, but I was in a fearsome mood, man, when I got out of there after going through that. But the guy was cool. But I can't say everybody kept their cool in there, you know what I'm saying? Some people were just, they were rambunctious. And, kids are running around and they're throwing marbles on the floor and people are almost slipping on them and they're eating and spreading out a barbecue lunch. So the place is stinking something fierce in there because people were eating like spiced goat or something. All that for the time you were there. That's exactly right. So it's like the Laotians are eating spiced goat, and it's just the whole place is stinking something awful inside, right? Hey, uncoordinated, what's going on, man? You made it a lot of fun last night, brother. We're in a country club chat mode tonight. It's crazy, man, and it's just like just between body odor and feet. And then having to look at people with open toe sandals and just really gritty toes, and then people smacking gum, and it's just of course the air conditioning's out, right? So they have a couple fans going, right, blowing all the stink all over the whole place. It's like, oh man, it's how in the hell can you have a city of 200,000 people with one DMV? I mean, tell me how that works. Petaluma has, hey Ricardo, how you doing? Thank you. Petaluma has, 50,000 people or something, and they have a DMV. I don't get it. Ah, what a nightmare. Anyway, so I don't know. I mean, who knows when all this recall crap is going to be done anyway. They have to order parts and all that stuff. So, can you imagine they blocked? Maybe they unblocked it because I passed my emissions test anyway. You shower after you get home from the DMV. No, I like to wear that smell around all day in the house at night. I like to get it into my sheets. All right. Right, I like that pungent aroma of spiced goat in my clothes. Like curried goat. It's like people are, it's like 11 a.m. They're on a full-on feast right there, passing a goat leg around to chew on it. I wanted to, I wanted to do a video, but honestly, for the first time in my YouTube career, I was just too depressed to even lift the camera up and even take so much as a picture. I thought, I've just reached the day. I've just reached the time where this is just ludicrous, right? It's just not even. I'm just too tired to even just take a 5-second video of this place. I love clean, crisp sheets fresh out of the drawer. That's cool. I'm gonna file that away for future reference. In case the FBI ever interviews me. Open house this weekend, and the smell of the carpet, great day, stayed with me most of the day. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Hey Linda, a little bit of mix of whiz and fur is great, right? Plus the unseen dump that landed on the floor, nobody could ever quite track down. Locker room. It means, Naomi, I'm going to report you to the authorities. So we're going to be back in winter again this weekend, if you can believe it. Maybe that'll hurt the pollen cycle. I don't know. Or maybe it'll just accentuate it and make it worse than it already is. Can't believe the songbirds. Hell, next Wednesday begins the Wednesday market. Like they need to pull up the carpet. You need to just get rid of the carpet. A lot of people put so much fluid on a carpet when they wash it that all the whiz just goes down to the bottom. Right, it all soaks through the bottom and into the wood. Everyone that came through the door remarked about the smell. Yeah, well, right. First, you never get a second chance to make a good first impression, right? Oh, so I knocked on the door of the shy shack. I think Bird is on like a 4-day personal retreat, which is good. Cannabis is going to be legalized on the federal level. Shit. It actually felt greasy when you walked on it. Tonight and tomorrow in my part of the state, people are being evacuated. Where is that? Texas? No, he's just on a personal reflective retreat. Because I hadn't seen him since Sunday, and I just say, hey, man, you okay? Yeah, it's all good. All right, just checking in. Yeah, it wasn't but a couple of years ago Texas was in drought. Yeah, he's doing all right, I think. I don't think he felt real good the last few days, so I don't think he's popped that once to smoke or drink or anything, so. I probably got to get a new sheet set. I'm probably down to like a 14 thread count. Right? It's a little thin. It's like something out of Charles Dickens times. I love watching birdies to dry and beer in one hand and driver in the other, yeah. At least the steak and potatoes were good with me. Yeah, I would say it's not at least. He does a good job. We didn't have the bourbon finish, right? Because neither of us advocates using bourbon for cooking steaks. Just that old breaking and entering bourbon that was from St. George Distillery that we visited in 2012. Threw that on. So we're down. You know, we're not going to throw good. We're not going to throw good liquor on the grill. But I don't know what a good cheap brand of bourbon is. I don't know. Hey, Joni. I just don't know. Just make weed legal for adults. Yeah, it's kind of stupid, isn't it? Just all this hemming and hawing and I said probably alcohol has done significantly more damage per capita than weed. So for the haters, I'm just having noodles tonight, a little bit of shrimp. I cooked a big one last night. Delicious. Man, I love to have that for breakfast. I love dinner foods for breakfast, but I can't eat breakfast foods for dinner. Shemay is not here. She's at Wednesday is usually a Bible study night. She leads her congregation. Why do the birds keep on singing? Ooh, John, barley, corn, and wheat. Okay, much better. Love leftovers from dinner for breakfast too. I just think a soup goes down good. Now, when summer comes, I don't want to have my mug in a bowl of hot soup in the morning. That's for sure. I like to have some soup here. I found my dead goldfish under the cat's pillow. Wow, nice. Did you perform CPR on it, Lee? Man, if these people only knew, nobody ever checks to see if you're... Yeah, thumbs up or appreciate it. Nobody ever checks to see if anybody paid to park. This guy just rolls through. So, it was pretty productive. I sent a Cleveland Guardian jersey. Would you wear it? No, I don't think I'd wear a Cleveland Guardian. I wear my Oriole gear. So the next vertical stream will be on Friday. Just to give you guys a heads up, because I have people asking me now, when is your next stream going to be? Because we bring in a whole different crew, and it's a lot of fun. Well, I don't have anything against Cleveland. It's a city that I would love to visit. I love Ohio. Absolutely adore the state of Ohio. It has more, more cities there: Akron, Ashtabula, Cleveland, Cincinnati. The list just goes on and on. I like to visit post-industrial hellholes and things like that, so I would look forward to seeing any of those blown out areas as I make my way to Gary, Indiana, or a place like that. Global chat on the verticals. It really is. But it's a lot of fun, right? But you can't do those chats every day. They're just too demanding. So I think Friday we're going to try to put that in with the cemetery. We haven't been up to the cemetery in a while. Maybe we'll hit up Bianca to meet us over there. I need to get her into Kitchen Stadium. Next Tuesday will be the Boston Janets. I like the fact we're trying to schedule something on the monthly, so that makes it a lot better. And then on Friday morning, I'm going to be heading down to LA. Nothing like getting out of the shower, putting on clean, sleeping, and hopping in on bed with fresh sheets. Boy, you guys really have a very low threshold of satisfaction. I don't know. As long as my sheets don't smell or have crap crawling on them, it's all right. I'm only kidding. Only kidding. I got plenty of sleep. I got plenty of sets. I should throw out some of this old stuff. I'd be embarrassed if you saw the bedroom. It is a mess. Well, that's good. I mean, it's nice. It's nice to be able to split the sheets, and there you go, right? But I'm a tosser and a turner. I'm up and down all night. Following me from Driftwood, Texas for quite a while. Okay, well, welcome aboard, Doctor. Thank you. What's the sun? What's with the sunglasses? It's a sunny day. Hey, Rebecca Lynn, how you doing? We're gonna be back there. I would suspect maybe sometime towards the end of June or just after the 4th of July. 4th of July can be a little expensive in Vegas, so I'm thinking maybe the 5th of July or maybe the 3rd week of June. I haven't quite nailed it down yet. Yeah, those people love those streams, but they're loving the local streams here. I mean, look at last night. I mean, right? I mean, it's as long as you're out there doing, somebody sent me a screenshot. When you go on Google, the front page of just where all the feature stories are and stuff, you hit Google to search, and then my videos come up on that front page now. So long as my sheets don't have racing stripes, I'm good. That's good. So for some reason, it kind of hit the algorithm. You mentioned your bedroom. We have not seen your bedroom since the last mail call about 6 years ago. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty messy, right? The whole, I'm a person that if you have a horizontal surface somewhere, you just fill it up with all kinds of crap. So, it's probably got old wigs laying around and just all kinds of crapola. Should really do a righteous spring cleaning. But I got so many demands on me because every time I turn around, there's something else that's broken down or needs work. This Sloan flush valve toilet has got to be fixed. Somebody kicked that thing, and it caused it to unseat at the bottom. So when you push the handle to flush, it just sprays all over the whole place. You can imagine with people's whiz being sprayed with water all around, what a delightful thing that is. Why does it always have to be plumbing? Yeah, that's why you can't let the knuckleheads in. I've been feeding them, you know, 'cause they'll let you know when they're hungry, and I've been hitting them at the door in the morning and at night. You know, we'll just put stuff. Just put stuff. You know what I mean? It's like uh, you know, it's. I don't know what to tell you, Adam. I mean, it just seems like there aren't enough hours in a day. Take pleasant maps in Mount Vernon. Oh, that's nice. You know, just aren't you glad they cut the bushes back so nobody jumps out and mugs you like they used to do back in the day? You'd sit in beautiful Mount Vernon Park down there, Square Park, and the mugs would come out from behind the bushes, put a knife through your throat. So I look at it and I always say, tomorrow, 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 I'll do something. I did donate a lot of clothing and stuff, so that's good. You know, it's just when you live by yourself, right? You're not quite as incentivized to have everything all hunky dory, you know. And I mean, I should, because I want to get rid of a lot of stuff. But then when I go look at it, I really don't have that much stuff. Apart from my stereos, I mean, my whole life is just defined by, you know, some vacuum tube amplifiers, some high fidelity, and some AM/FM stereo sets, and a couple beater cars, and that's about it. Oh, pull those drawers up. There we go. Pull those drawers up. That's what I was helping the guy last night with his bicycle chain, right? Holding the flashlight, and the guy's plumber crack was like right in my. I was like, oh, wow, you know. But I felt sorry for the guys. That Mercedes has a high idle. So I'm just taking it real easy tonight. I fix my own bikes. I always fix my own too. I just stop shifting. You know, the bike I have has like 30 gears. And I just put it in the mid-range 10 and just go with that. Every time I tried to change gears, then I would over push the thing, and it would cause the train to jump off and go towards the center spoke. I said, oh, wow. That whole bike needs to be serviced bad. That bike needs new brake pads, everything. Yeah, they like plastic bags because it reminds them of snakeskin. I've hardly touched my coffee. I could just sit here and just listen to those birds. I wish we had birds on the Rancho. My derailleur cable snaps, and now it's a single speed. Can't you just pop a new cable in that? Hey, sweet, how you doing? Yeah, thank you. This was gifted to me by Tammy. I haven't seen her in the chat in like a year and a half. Yeah, I got one bird on the Rancho. You should be able to easily fit a new cable on that. Just stop to the bike shop and just tell them you need a new shifter cable. I'm just too lazy to do anything on my bike. I save my talents for bigger projects. I could get a new cable. I only use one gear mode. Yeah, you're on very flat ground there, right? It's like here, literally, you don't even have to really shift gears in this town unless you get up to the hill area. Boy, those brakes sound bad, don't they? Flat and dry. You ought to go up to Prescott. Show us around Prescott. It's like it's 6,000 feet, isn't it, or something? Nice and cool. They'll probably get you a reservation, it's almost like a timeshare. As long as you're in one nation, hey man, right? You can stay here. Yeah, that's true. Can't mess around with brakes. But this one guy had disc brakes and he went over the front handlebars. You just got to be damn careful. You got to moderate your braking. Yeah, Juan saw me along the road last night coming back with the, hey, how you doing? What do you take Caltrain for? I don't take Caltrain at all. Here we have Smart Train. Sonoma Marin Area Rapid Transportation. You take that down to the bottom of Marin County and then you either catch a bus, Uber, or a ferry over to San Francisco or Oakland or Berkeley. Oh, Calvert Street. Wow. Somebody stole my Schwinn World Traveler. Like I had it for 3 days. Bought that with my own money. Cut a lot of lawns for that. It was like 113 bucks. Dad was like, well, you'll get another one. It'll be all right. Thanks. Friday, not this Friday, but next Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday back to back to Santa Rosa. I'm on side road, single speed. I just push the bike worth it not to have to mess with adjusting gears. Yeah, things have to be proper. It's problematic. I would overshift into third and over push the thing, and it would cause it to go into the center spokes, and that was a problem. Since I just stayed in one gear, one domain, then I didn't have the problem. There's so many. You could build a bike basically in every block of the city with all the bike parts that people leave. Yeah, I'm going down there to visit. It's got some downtime for the little R&R from the Space Force there. The trains, Caltrain unit built at Stadler's on there are the same models as VY uses in Norway. I don't know, honey. He had the derailleur. I remember when the Shimano, that was the big thing. When the 10 speeds came along. My bike came from Costco. It was gifted to me by Sean. His wife didn't want to ride, so it's like, here you go. Tell this gal 20 minutes she's worried about parking. Thank you. Yeah, you know, a good bike for me is FREE, right in that price range. So next Wednesday, the Wednesday night market starts up. That's going to be pretty cool. Downtown, they'll have the bands again and all that. I did a cooking live last night. A very successful one. People really seem to enjoy it. I don't think you need 3,000 for a bicycle. Hey Judy, how you doing? You know, every time I think, oh, I'd like to get a Honda Accord, or I'd like to get something, or my wee woof. Every time I think about a vehicle, I just think, seems kind of dumb because this thing's been running so good. I wish they had is what chicken going on the YouTube short. Yeah, I didn't make one. I was just too tired last night. You know, allergies really rag me out, make me low energy. Right now it is 82 degrees. I don't know what that is in terms of Fahrenheit, in terms of Celsius. So I just, you know, as long as my vehicle's running good and it doesn't look too revolting on the outside, then I just, I run with it. I think the trick is 82 is nothing, man. I function in Las Vegas at 115 degrees Fahrenheit. Remember, I was doing that signboard in July. Wow, that was really something. Talk about mortification. Yeah, 82 is beautiful. I'm family's originally from Ireland, from Galway Bay. I am Bigor top of the morning to you. How are you, Mrs. O'Malley? Oh, wonderful to see you. I'm going to hit your little one with this shillelagh. Right. I am Bigora, me boy. Of course, 3/4 of the people in America are Irish anyway, right? It's like a branch office of Ireland. At least I can understand what you say when it comes to Scottish people. Holy hell. You really need a translator. I've tried it, Crow. I've done it. I'm good to 105 degrees, and then it gets a little dicey beyond that. At 115, working outside, I have to pack it in. Joni Portwood is a fine English stock. Migrated to Kentucky, don't you know? Joni's going to be at the Kentucky Derby. Why don't you take your camper to Louisville? I just want to crawl in the back and go to sleep. I don't know what's going on. This thing's on. Not common. Which accent? There isn't much Americans. At least I've only heard one about this, and that was like 10. Oh shit! Are you kidding me? How, Tony? How you doing? Are you kidding me? Those ugly Americans are crawling all over Ireland there. Oh, I'm Irish. We came over on the boat in 1840, the potato famine, right? Yeah, we're lucky the Irish. I'm drinking a beer. Right, I am Bigora. We're at the St. Patrick's Day parade. Those Americans are overrunning Ireland these days. Irish people are like, get the hell out, man. Go home. Take your shillelaghs with you. And you lucky the leprechauns and get the hell out of here. She's got her son parasol. They're going to come by someone from England even. I've only never met him. Wow, man, you must be deep in it, brother. You must be living a hermit's life. And I'll hit you with me shillelagh. I do eat potatoes on Friday night. And we did have mashed potatoes on, what was that, Sunday night? I hit you with me shillelagh. Like from 1 to 10, how hot am I feeling? About a 1. The big thing here is allergies, grass allergy for me, grass pollen. Oh, well, you're not here for the vertical streams, Adam. But a lot of them come in to troll and then they subscribe because they enjoy the content where we're out and about. Ever kissed a Blarney's? There was a piece of it at Fitzgerald's Casino in Reno, but I didn't kiss it. When I used to want yeah, the heat doesn't bother me. Barry, I'll be heading back anywhere between the 3rd week of June and the 1st week of July. Yeah, but I hope it doesn't stimulate more growth. Why do they make you feel sad, Adam? They're to make you feel happy. Right? We're just doing fun stuff, hanging out. This new anti-hang created buzzed it all the way. Oh, hey, Elon, how you doing? Well, you just hold your watch on the phone then, and the vertical fills up the whole stream. Some people just open up another thing for the side chat, and some people just get involved with the stream. They'll continue to improve it. But obviously it goes to show you how many people are watching on vertical. You know, how popular it is with people to have to watch on their phones. Of course, that's the downside. We're going to get shown more growth. Yeah, just saying more brooming. Dong-dings, what's going on? Yeah, I hope it just doesn't stimulate. I was hoping it would all dry up. The really bad stuff comes in late May, June. Last year was terrible till July. I do my live streams. That's cool. Yeah, verticals are a blast. Was food, Rosie? What is that? Was good. Yeah, thank you. I got the benefit of the soup this morning. It was delicious. I love to heat that up for breakfast. What a delicious, economical breakfast. My phone and the YouTube app no longer works on it, and I've been busy. I got a new Inside Watch on my TV. That's cool, Crow. You mean what is my storage on it? I have a 250 gig internal, and this was the last generation of the phone that had an external slot that you could put an additional SD card in. So I have a 512 gig in there. So I have about 750 gigs of power in this baby. Which is a lot. I mean, I recorded like 10, 12, 20-minute conversations with Father Creer. It takes up a lot. I mean, that's a lot of data, right? So, but I still have 50% capacity left. That's one reason I like the S10 Plus, is it's the only one that has a slot for the extra SD card. I have 8 gigs, so I'm not sure how long I can stream. Is that the government giving? They give 8, or is you have to repurchase? Because my $15 A53s with Boost Mobile, I think that only has like 4 gigs of data, so I never tried streaming with it. I'm actually thinking of cutting over to AT&T. I don't know. Some coffee. I will up all night. Yeah, coffee. So this phone is 5 years and 5 years and a month old now. And I just thought to myself, well, as long as it's still cranking around and doing good video, then I only can head to chat. I have like 8 gigs of RAM. Hey. I wonder if that thing has any stabilization in that phone. Probably not. Man, this guy's going to be tight with this Rivian. They're cursing these people. Is it hot today in Phoenix? I'm doing good. What's up, Bubble? How you doing, man? I missed you last night. We had epic times. I don't know what AT&T. I don't know. It's a big thing to me because I have a special plan from. I mean, my streams are crystal clear in Vegas. It's here I got problems. But you do those streams, and you definitely need a day or two to recover out of them. That's why I enjoy just having a simple country club chat. I don't think I was on live chat. There we go. I use the prepay because it's easy and I can use the camera without service. Yeah, you can. And you can always do Wi-Fi for upload and all that. It's strange. Some areas, yeah, it's weird. You know, because in Vegas, my Verizon is strong and never get any pixelation or anything. I dread being on those streets in July, June, July, hotter than hell. The natives will really be restless. I'm gonna kill you. Stand in line, take a number. Well, I've always wanted to go live in Healdsburg, but it's crappy. Do not try this yourself yet. The signal's really poor up in Healdsburg. There's nothing I can do about it. Well, I think this summer will really crisp people's sacks this summer. I think every summer will just get progressively hotter. And the use of air conditioning will go up and the power bills and then the whole thing will go down. And everybody will have to leave Florida. Mine's been crucified for years. It'll just be too hot and humid. I got acclimated to cold weather. I mean, we didn't run the heat or anything, and it was December was a little dicey, but otherwise you adapt. No, I'm not calling. I'm just saying things have been progressively warmer. We're having less challenging winters here, right? So I didn't hear anybody freeze or Chicago bitter cold or anything or blizzards. I didn't hear anything. Last year we had the big, Buffalo got all that. We didn't have anything this year. It's what we call, Magda, an inconvenient truth. Yeah, well, I never denied it. I'm not a climate denier. I just don't know if there's long cycles or not. Our really relevant data only goes back, about 100 years or so. Before that, people were measuring heat with garden trowels and and hanging a caterpillar from a string or something. Okay. We're going for more food delivery. I like these little Chevys zipping around. I donated my kidney to Goodwill. That's cool. And then they're putting all these cars and pollution. All right, here we go. Get that food delivery. We're running over the Grossmans. Some people still got the hustle in them. I don't. Do the hustle. Do 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 do. Oh, what, I got a wrong address? Guy's mad. Oh, he's like, here he goes again. He's got his water jug. I'm pretty sure by Christmas time I'll probably have to add a job somewhere. I have to do something. I don't really particularly feel like doing the handyman business. Then that gets overworked. Too many. I had a lady confront me at Mass this morning. She's like, "Oh, I tried to call you and you didn't call me back." I'm like, "I don't know. I was down in Las Vegas." "Well, you should have called me. I have some I had some electrical work to do. I just somebody else do it." Okay. You know, well, I suck, right? Yeah, I just want to donate my sack. That's about it. DoorDash, and then drop the food and go. No Rosie to see anybody. Yeah, but I'm a very big people person, right? I'd end up, Magda, being invited in and sharing the meal, right? Well, hey, come on in. Why don't you eat with us? Okay. What did you order? Let me see. Okay. I'm in. Money's out there for the taking, Adam. It's a question of motivation. Is it only commuter? Yeah, it's only commuter train. They want permission to run freight. They want permission to run logging trains up and down it, and the people are like, no. You know. People are like, no, we don't want to see any productive thing on the tracks. We just want to see something that consumes all of our money. Another boondoggle. My Uber driver flirted with me once. He wanted more than that. Wow. Okay. Hey Lee, I don't know, it just seems like too heavy freight. It just makes people cry because they see a tree going by, and you know, there'll be protesters out there and laying on the tracks, right? Like when I first moved here in the early 2000s, there was some goofball called Luna Butterfly or something, who sat up in a tree that she called Luna for like a year and a month or something, and you know, when she finally got down from the tree, it was like a slow clap. Just enough for her to write her book, right? How I wasted a year of my life. And then they cut down the tree anyway, right? Adam, you have plenty of day labor where you are. If you want to work, there's work there. But you already said you don't value work in the way that other people do. That, it said it all. People that want money get money. People that don't want money don't get money. I mean, it's a very simple game, as the coach Charlie Ekman used to say. Very simple game. So I just assume people are living a life that they want to live, right? Hey, Shimei. There's day labor there. It's all about the will to work. Yeah, laborers from Home Depot, all those places. Yeah, just beware of who you let around your house. Oh, we're going to do yoga. We're going to stretch our loins. There's Cindy. Cindy's like, I know what it's about. Cindy knows what it's like to be a worker bee. Neither a borrower nor a lender be, lest you forget, stay out of debt. I take them to work, not to my house. Okay, that's good. You get what you give. But, who am I to say, I mean, Adam, if you want nice things in life, you're going to have to work for it. I mean, there's just, it doesn't fall out of the sky, right? Yeah, it's like, you're just going to have to give up a little, you're going to have to put some skin in the game. But you don't seem unhappy to me, Adam, which is a good thing. So you don't seem any unhappier than the average person. Water seeks its own level. We find our own where we want to be. No, I haven't been to Needles. They want me to go down to the mission there and do some videos. There might be some, I don't know if there's any repair work that needs to be done down. I'm not sure. I don't think there's a whole hell of a lot of Needles. Oh, they're roasting. Oh, no. No. The stinky beans are roasting. Oh, I smelled it. It's horrible. I'm going to puke. Oh, that stinky mofo. That tree's kind of blocking it, but it's stinking like crazy. Bobby Knight, one of my favorite coaches of all time. They just smell so bad, Shimei. I don't know how people mangle, right, coffee beans. I mean, I've been all over the country, and every place I've ever been that's roasted coffee, it smells so good. Just smells like they just took feces and just mixed it in with the beans. It's terrible. I can think of no more repulsive smell to bring people into a coffee place than that. I got people just looking around here like, what the hell is that smell? Like they're cremating bodies over at the coffee shop. Oh, man. Hey, Queen. Hello, everybody. The chat's not real. Hey, Jen. Chat Deja Vu. The chat's the guy who threw chairs across the room. Yes, he was great. Sometimes boys need a little bit of straightening out. Just ask General George Patton. Upon reflection, I came to the conclusion that while my motivations were unquestionably pure, my methodology left something to be desired. Therefore, I extend an apology to said soldier and to the United States Army. Thank you. My plans for tonight are just to sit here and just while the night away, and then have some noodles and shrimp, and just go to bed with a smile on my face. Hey, morning. Therefore, I have decided, effective midnight tonight, August 8th, 1974, that I shall resign the presidency of the United States. Yeah, I know who played it. George C. Scott, baby. Both Pat and I have had the honor to be your president and first lady. But we now feel it is our duty to turn the nation's affairs over to the capable hands of the Vice President Gerald R. Ford. It is my sincere hope. We got this dumb squirrel that insists on being on this parking lot all the time. Yeah, Queen, when I do those big vertical streams like last night, it takes a day to recover from that, let me tell you. Yeah, August 8th of 73, something like that, yeah. I still have the newspaper, Nixon resigns. Well, they don't have more. They have a tremendous amount more of people. But then you get the hate mail from people. I do vertical streams and nobody shows up. I don't know what it is, guys. You know, don't get all giddy about it. It could be gone tomorrow. Who knows? I'm just happen to be riding the algorithm right now. Right? Don't put a lot of stock in it. Because most people that watch YouTube are on their phones now, so they're scrolling through for live content to watch. So we're finally having the ascendancy of the live stream. For years we had the video holding sway. Now they're starting to push the live stream as more the next wave in promoting, because you know, when you just go to Google to look something up and then you just scroll down instead of putting something in the box to look up, there's my channel in the video, The Mean Streets of Santa Rosa, right? So I don't know, they picked up something, I don't know what it is, but don't ever get too enamored of anything on YouTube, I'll tell you, and always keep your head in check, because what's here today is gone tomorrow, babe. So I don't know. I don't put a lot of stock in it. I just enjoy it. Well, of course, that's why Omar Bradley was so well respected, because he rose through the ranks, and he understood what it was to be a fighting guy at ground level. Every great general always needs to be reined in a little bit. Look at Douglas MacArthur. I shall return. Old soldiers never die. They just fade away. You know, if MacArthur had held sway, we probably would have solved the communist problem by 1952. Grant was all right. He took care of his wife. He wrote a beautiful memoirs. Throat cancer is not a fun way to die, but he took care of his family. Julia had the googly eye. She said, I talked about that in my video at Knight's Ferry. That you could tell that people really love themselves, because when the time came that they could do a surgery to correct her eye that turned inward, she's like, do you want that I should go and get this surgery done? And he said, honey, I married you and I wouldn't change one thing about you. And I thought that was the greatest sign of love that I had heard right there. I wouldn't change one single thing about you. Oh yeah, don't call communism a problem on May Day. Yeah, there'll be we're parading through the streets, right, with the empty nuclear shells, right? Dun, dun, dun. We didn't know there was an armed nuke that went down the street, so I don't know. I mean, I wasn't there. I was on holiday, and I read about it in the paper that 50 square miles of Beijing is gone now. What do you want me to do? Okay, you make a mistake, right? Sorry. What knucklehead put live missiles into the parade? My favorite is in North Korea. Yeah, so we have to take it easy on communism on May Day. But Magda is not a fan of communism anyway. So she likes socialism, which is like communist light. Yeah, I might wear it tonight. It's a little warm today, but I don't know. Everybody's going to deliver the food. Being good with Nixon. I love Nixon. I think he accomplished a great deal. He just surrounded himself with some idiots. I still remember as a kid watching the Watergate hearings, and Senator Rodino from New Jersey, and Magda. I don't know. Magda's gonna. Here we're pulling out the horse again. Here we go. Everybody, get your sticks now. Right. We're in Magda's classroom. We're now going to distribute the whipping sticks here. Here you go. Let's all take a shot. I don't know, Magda. Our president has a serious problem with young people now. Really, really serious. But he wants to get wrapped up this Hamas-Israel thing and just let time just sort of work it away. But it seems like, if anything, the problem's festering and spreading. Luckily, it's not reached the point where people are motivated to be on the streets yet this summer. Right. Once that if that starts to bridge over to the streets, right, once you get kicked off campus, then, okay, we're going to fire up Portland now, and here we go again, right? And before you know it, we just have a summer of confrontation and stuff, and, you know, all Trump has to do is just keep his mouth shut, which is an impossibility. And, right, I mean, there's no way now that Biden carries the state of Michigan. No way. If you don't carry Michigan, you don't win. So he wants to get this Israel and Hamas stuff behind him. But hey, Amanda, but Israel came out today. Netanyahu said, you know, we're not stopping until we've destroyed Hamas and we get our hostages back. So there you go. Right? Yeah, kids can't even graduate because of these knuckleheads out here, right? So the big thing is, will it spread into the streets or will it be contained? Well, I mean, Israel's the only ostensive ally we have in the Middle East. Enough of this coffee. Yeah, the universe, of course, Lee. We know that. They fostered a climate of this shit with their, you know, with their half-baked professors, and then when it blows up in their face, everybody's running for cover. Yeah, that's it, Lee. We know why. I'm right with you. And then when it comes to jobs or careers, oh, we're apologize. We're sorry. It's like those college students those students that got into law school at Harvard, and then they posted a thing about how they hate Israel or whatever. And then all of a sudden, the law firm started withdrawing all the job offers. Right? Right. And then all of a sudden, what did they do? Instead of having strength of conviction, they start apologizing and pandering for their jobs back. I mean, that kind of tells you all you need to know, right? Half-baked. You just hate to see people just throw away their lives for stupidity. You know, all those big law firms just said, nope, that's it. You can go down to Baltimore and be a lawyer. Oh, they'll. I don't know. I'm not sure, Magda. Probably not, but that's probably the only thing that keeps them there. If they actually thought that they would suffer consequences, very likely they wouldn't even be there. Plus, they found, as usual, there's a large core of outside agitators and people like that, professional, card carrying communists and people like that. It's like the people at Harvard, the students there that signed that letter of hatred against Israel or whatever. And then they had an advertising truck rolling around campus with all their names on the side of it, and then their hair standing on end, right? Oh, I can't believe it. And the guy's like, well, it's a free speech zone. And they're like, you put your stuff out there, so we're going to put you out there. Oh, no, no. And then the withdrawal letters start to come in, like we're pulling your job offer. Then all of a sudden, oh, I apologize. I didn't know what I was doing, even though I'm a Harvard student with perfect SAT scores. I don't have an ounce of common sense. Right? Kids will be kids, though. And the other thing too is you have a society in the culture over there that you talk about a patriarchy. Are you kidding me? And you have feminists and people here that are supporting that. Where in the hell is the equality for women in those? Right? I mean, good lord. And you have all these liberal feminists out there throwing their bodies in front of barricades for this. Shit, even the other Arab countries won't take in Palestinians. I mean, that tells you something right there, right? Egypt couldn't get that border closed fast enough right there. So I don't understand. I don't understand people that, especially women, that would back regimes like that over there that are so anti-woman. It just boggles my mind. But they're not my countries. There's right. I mean, what are you going to do? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Desert. I mean, it's an ill wind that blows no good. I'm saying when you consider countries that are repressive to women, and then you got all these liberals out there protesting that, and these liberal women are like, oh, this is great, ooh, Hasi Salah Salila Lodesu oh, Sali Salah. Good Lord. That's right. Yeah, it's cognitive dissonance turned up to 11. It's like, uh, well, what about the repression of women in Middle Eastern countries? Oh, it's okay, yeah. Right, it's okay. Really? I guess it depends whose ox is being gored, but that's just my take on it. Your mileage may vary, but it just absolutely stuns me when you talk about the most repressive places on earth when it comes to women's rights, and they're out there, these feminists throwing their bodies in front of barricades for these causes. Boggles the mind. But I'm of substandard intelligence anyway, so repressive to LGBTQRSTUVWXYZ. Doesn't make any sense. It's what I call cafeteria liberalism. You pick and choose the things and turn a blind eye to the rest. Yeah, humble. What do I know? I'm not there. Just like cafeteria, everything. People pick and choose what they like and they don't like. But you're supposed to be highly educated, intelligent women. And yet, if all of you were put into those regimes, you would be screaming bloody murder. And that would be the last time you would scream in those societies. They would shut you down real fast. Sean Smith, what's going on? He would dance at Lucky Spirits, exactly. Well, it's not a question of support or not. It's a fact. I mean, it's, why don't we have rallies at college campuses about that, the ill treatment of women and, right? I mean, why don't we do that? Because they know very well that, Islam is a very militant faith, and they could end up on the end of a meat hook hanging off the side of a building or something. So I guess it's a case of just picking the low-hanging fruit. I don't know. So I can only assume the overwhelming majority of women like the way that things are over there. So they like a patriarchy, which is just fine. That's a functioned, ordered society. So. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Politics is just infested with weirdos these days. Hey, how you doing, June? That's why I like to be an independent. I like to see how everything shakes out. I don't like to be early committed to anything. Not that my vote counts in California, of course. All right, we're going to pick up some food for delivery. We're delivering in our Dodge Magnum. Do 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 do. You think everyone thinks the same way because we're... No, I don't think everybody thinks the same way. Yeah, it's not a monolithic thing, but I think it has strange aspects to it. I think about, I would say over half the people that are protesting are just hangers on or that don't care. It's just a cool thing to do. And maybe the other 50% really care about it. I don't know. Hump Day, man. It is a country club trash day stream tonight. Just chilling out here. I agree with that, Magda. I agree 100%. I mean, that's you're absolutely correct. We're not a monolithic block here. I think the conservatives they stand on that they're willing to overturn democracy for well, I mean, come on, Magda. What would you do for a Klondike bar? I mean, what the hell? I'd push a peanut across Fifth Avenue in front of Macy's for a Klondike bar on my hands and knees during rush hour, right? Hello from Landers, California. What would you do for a Klondike bar? You would be surprised what I would do. Yeah, kids trying to get their 15 minutes of fame, exactly. And I guarantee you, these aren't the hard science major kids either. I don't carry any water for Trump, right? I'm just saddened at the choices we have, that's all. But who would want to be involved with it? Who would want to get involved with it these days, really? Nobody can accept the hard truths. It's no choice. Nobody's prepared to do the hard things that need to be done, cutting off people's monies and stuff and reducing it dramatically to a serviceable level and anything for a vote. Yeah, who in the hell would want that job? Not me. Remember the caveman, so easy a caveman could do it. All right. Darn if I'd want that job. Even around here at this hokey town, you got people sticking their hands in the till. We can't seem to keep a superintendent of education for the county. Just stupid stuff. You got a police commissioner that'll work long enough to get a fat pension and then leave. And I mean, it's just the incentives are so screwed up in this society. It's just one huge money grab. And then we have Shimei, who's the hardest working public servant in America. Moved to Sebastopol, great among those quirky shops and ambiance. Would it involve chapstick? I think Sebastopol is a very beautiful town on the Crimean there on the Black Sea, right? I mean, life has got to be good on the Black Sea. Good fishing, good caviar, good liquor, good cigars, right? I would love a chance to visit Russia. We shall go back and live in caves. That will get the economy back. June will be delivering Uber to the caves. What the hell's this? There's still an Uber? Yeah, we're still going strong. Oh, cool. All right, well, what do we got to give you? We got some jewelry and silver. Okay, that'll do. All right. I don't get a tip. Okay, here's a six pack. All right, some of our stash of beer. Thank you. We love to see June coming. I think the Mexican subway system was pretty good. Yeah, for filming the peace rally. I mean, I've had so many people in my group, so many people against me. Nobody wants to believe you have good motivations, right? It's pretty doggone clean. Very impressive. I just don't want to be down there when an earthquake hits. Yeah, I would definitely. I have more interest in like Russia over near the Tajikistan. I'm more interested in visiting Tajikistan, but it's very hard to get a passport. It's very hard to get a visa to go in. It's another one of those weirdo tin horn dictators. You know, run by General Abba Boo 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 Boo. Lots of vodka. I don't know if Russia's as hard drinking since it opened up as it was. You know, if you ever read Hedrick Smith's, and I'm sure Magda read Hedrick Smith's book, The Russians, which we had to read in college for political science. The great writer for the, I guess for the Washington Post or the New York Times. Do 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 do. Oh, Mr. Russia. He never wanted to go back. My daughter loved the Czech Republic. The beer, she said, was fantastic. See, the apple never falls far from the tree. And the chicken and all the paprika, the delicious chicken dinners. And she was in, I don't know where she was. I don't know if it was Prague or what it was. Yeah, Turkmenistan, Azerbaijan, Armenia, Georgia, all those Central Asian republics. I was on live chat. What a leisurely chat today. Yeah, let's go listen to some Chopin. You better go before Armenia. They won't let anyone. Yeah, it was kind of weird. I thought they got stuff settled down. Right? I thought they had a truce or something. It's nice here. It's 80 degrees and delightful. Just waiting for my allergies to start hitting up again. I think Azerbaijan is where Mount Ararat or whatever up there. Because I know Bald and Bankrupt tried to get up there and they told him to stuff it. I've had Armenian food in LA. It was pretty good. I don't know what Azerbaijani food would be. Spice goat or something. I don't know. It's always the goat. It's always the goat. The goat, the goat. Oy vey, the goat. Goat for breakfast, goat for lunch, goat for dinner. Bah. It's time to roast up Chester. Go Big Blue! This was gifted to me. I'm more a cow golden bears. Do 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 do. Da 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 do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba-dum ba-bum, ba-bum ba-bum. I spent many fine Saturday in Strawberry Canyon watching football. Do 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 do. Go Big Blue had a good year. Dun 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 dun. Do do do. Yeah, we have Subway out here. They still idolize Jared. Just one of those really big old school stadiums, seats 90,000 and but it was a good year up in the big house. And you know the funny thing about that, which team gave Michigan the toughest game of the year? It was Maryland. Do you ever go to Duff's Smorgasbord, Luskin's Hill with the rotating? Wow. You know what? You really brought back a memory there, Lee, of Luskin's. Jack, you know, will save you dough. There was a place up there. I went to the Harvest House. I don't know about Duff's. Right. Right. But I remember Luskin's, Jack, you know, will save you dough, the appliances and all that crap. Remember Two Guys and Corvettes? EJ Corvette. I had a good Subway tuna sub. They took the Subway out of the El Cortez. We just like to go over there and have something cheap. Why Birds is turning into man? I don't know. I don't know. We have enough pizza places. I think it'll end in disappointment. Magda, how is Witty Widow doing? Do do ooh ooh ooh. I mean, how's her health doing? Yeah, the tuna sub is good, and I like the. I think I had the big Italian one time. I had to remind the girl to put her gloves on before she started handling the big meat. Do 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 do. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. I can't remember where she worked, a funeral parlor or something. I don't know what it was. Oh, those beans are revolting. Oh, okay, cool. I don't know why I thought she worked in a funeral parlor. Do 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 do. DEI, Petaluma, PA is moving to Orange County. Hey Sam, yeah, I'm at Railroad Square just chilling out, recovering from last night's stream. I got 20 inch wide gas, the only place that would have them. Jack, you know, will save you dough, baby. EJ Corvettes and good guys. I don't know what that, I can't remember what the hell it was. Kmart over at Mondawmin. Talk about taking your life in your hand shopping expedition. They're a little further down the road near the mission around there and hanging out in my hood. And there's usually a crew in the park until it's preaching feed time. Yeah, well, Petaluma Pete's moving his act down to Orange County to retire and be closer to his kids. I'm just having shrimp and ramen tonight. I did all that cooking last night, zombie. Brenda, I'm so sorry, honey. You've been sick. Welcome back. I'm hoping you feel better, babe. And I want to shout out Craig Pennington. he's been under the weather too. Just tell him we're thinking about you, brother, and we love you. Egg salad. Yeah, I'm not a really big egg eater. Oh, you got the cornholio there? How about the Bell Lock Diner? Oh, man. Wow, does that take me back on Joppa Road? How about Bainesville Electronics there? Man, we used to be at Bainesville all the time. Family was big into radio, and we'd go there to get the tubes tested. Yeah, eggs are good. I don't know, Magda. I generally usually just eat them when I'm baking. I can only tolerate a scrambled egg. Ever since I saw Janet a sunny side up egg on her hamburger with all that joy juice running down the side, it just made me ill. I can't get the image out of my head. Beef chow fun. Ooh, I can't stand that. On the way home, I told Bobby, stop the truck. I got to throw up. I threw up all over this vineyard. God knows what that wine tasted like that year. I like cottage cheese. I grow my own peaches. I have to do an update to show people the status. The French fries I never had. I'm not big on the burritos. A good tamale is almost impossible to find. Looks like some changes happen. Hey, Brian. Looks like this guy's going to spray for roaches or something. I'm just not much of a fry person. Fried foods in general. Do 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 do. Yeah, the egg yolks I just can't do. It just seems so savage to me. Savage. Savage Nation. And we're on the Michael Savage Show. When I'm in Vegas these days, I just bop around, especially in summertime. Winter's a different story, but summertime, just bop over to the Magnolia, just make it easy. You know, dicking around or down to Jerry's. I don't know. I haven't heard Michael Savage in a while. He used to be big on KSFO here. Brenda, wow, you get you some vittles. Thank you, sweetie. Wow, Brenda. Go get you some, love your shopping. Even oh, thank you, honey. I hope you feel better. That's so kind of you. What a great supporter of my channel. Wow. Thank you, sweetie. You really set the gold standard here. Thank you, honey. I really appreciate it. You know, support is always appreciated. I don't bang on it. Thank you, Brenda. She's always been and Nocturnal too. Has always been a tremendous supporter of the channel. Always, 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 always. Oh, you got your gallbladder out. I hope your recovery went well. Well, it's nice to get some support, you know. I mean, like anybody, I wish I had more, but I'm happy for what I get. But I ain't never gonna run a channel into the ground for it, that's for sure. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? What a great afternoon it's been, just to hang loose. I hope Brenda fully recovers. This year my goal is to keep my hands out of my eyes. Yeah, Shemay, this is Bible night. Uh, she sure is still around. She was here for a long time last night. Good night, zombie. Well, Brenda, you're wonderful, honey. We're going to have a call-in show again. I want you to call me and let me know what's going on. You called me before. Thank you, zombie. That's really helpful. Yeah, Shemay's always nice. Just Wednesday night is Bible thing, and she's an ordained minister of the AME Church. I'm doing great, Nikki. Wonderful. Just got to get through another allergy season. But this year, if it gets hyper bad, I have a prednisone to take. You have a cute neighbor, Lee? No, let's, I'm going to have it this weekend, Brenda. You go get better, honey. You make sure to get some rest. I'm not equipped right now. I don't have the phone. Oh, she's a hot tamale, yeah? It's running great, Brian. This 2.4 liter Fiat has just been unparalleled in performance. I've not had to put a thin dime into this. The only thing that went out was the AC. The only thing I did proactively, I replaced the serpentine belt at like 115,000 miles. Am I doing anything for the Kentucky Derby? No, I'm not, sweetie. I saved my stuff for the Preakness, the middle jewel of the Triple Crown. And here's the call of the race with your announcer, Dave Johnson. And they're all lined up, and down the stretch they come. Wear a weird hat. Nah, I'm not into the Derby. Yeah, nice to see you too, Brian. I don't know why this guy's holding his crotch. I don't know. Ooh. Do 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 do. Yeah, I love my Macy's hat. So like on my vertical stream, there's always one guy. Oh no, not this freak again. Some of this stuff on the vertical is so funny. It's brought a lot of joy, extra joy to the channel these days. I'll tell you, it's been funny. It takes me back to like 2015. Next week, we've got the Wednesday night market starts. Everybody's got to be a tough guy around here. The sun is dipping. A lot of the PETA people went crazy about dogs and all that stuff, so you know, the dog chasing the metal rabbit around or whatever. Man, I had to put up with all that stinky coffee beans being roasted tonight. guy must be spraying for pests. I want to see if he's a pest company. Yeah, adaptive pest control. That's it. Yeah, nobody wants to go to dog races anymore. People barely support the horse tracks. Young people need more action. They can't wait. They can't wait 20 minutes between races. 2 Rivians in the lot tonight. How about that? Yeah, mostly it's a thing of the past. I never thought Hialeah would close down in Florida. That's one that my great uncle helped found in the 1920s. Joseph Trimble. I'm not sure if Shimei is here or not. If she is, she's been very low-key tonight. Usually Wednesday is Bible study night. One thing I might need to pop a new battery in here. I don't know. We gotta start cupcake up. Yeah, thanks for the tip. So what do? Go to O'Reilly's or something? I feel like going to a interstate battery. You pay a little more, but those batteries are excellent. The apartment, there's like 5,000 people living over there. Oh boy. Oh wow. There they are. There they are, the trifecta. No, we got the quintuple. We got the quinella here. Are we hungry? Oh, brother. Thank you, Wine Country. Since Bird is on his sabbatical. Yeah, it looks like an album cover, doesn't it? It's the only time that Baby Socks is friendly to me. Baby Socks, you're such a bully all the time. You just swatted Magic. Jeez. What a bully. What a bully. got the whole crew. Get all that joy juice out. Got it on my hands. Wait a minute, we need some dry food too. Here it is, Tiger. You think you're in a dining car and you get a separate first class meal or something. It's all for one and all for one for all, bud. Everybody complains about the grub, right? Look at me. All you do all day is eat. That baby socks is a real bully. Nobody likes a bully. What do you get out of the cats? Not a damn thing. Hello, R&R. How are you doing tonight? The two females keep the two males away. Glad to hear it. Waiting for Cheryl S. Clean up that desk. Clean up that deck. Bottomless pits. While Bird is on sabbatical. Always hydrate first. Good night, Lee. Green Mountain, North Avenue, brother. That's not a place you want to be. That's near Leon's Pig Pen. Keep the engine running. Have a friend drive and keep the engine running while you go in to get your food for carryout. Leon's Pig Pen. Tiger's lounging leisurely. Man, how much can a cat eat? There'll be big dumps all over the place. Yeah, I don't know, baby socks, it's hard to tell if baby socks is in a family way or not, you know what I mean? Look pretty slim and then dropped the crew last June. Looks like eating for about 10. Man, what an appetite. I'm a dog daddy for 5 months. Oh, that's cool. That's great. Ooh. Baby socks is all like, oh. Very alpha female. Poor Magic. have to give Magic some martial arts training at the food bowl. Yeah, I think Eric and Nancy moved with Aurora probably last year. All right, we got one cat standing, the hog. So we're having a stare down there. That's your own son right there. Your own son. You hear how much can a cat eat? Magic's like, I better make a move while there's something still left on the plate. We gotta make Magic a warrior. Yeah, see, that's the thing, I'll make sure Magic gets some, but this baby Sox is one mean cat. Baby Sox, don't be a slut. You can share the wealth. Baby Sox, knock it off. That's your son. Thing is, that's the biggest cat. That cat's like 50% bigger than the other one. Stop and just look at him for a while. I dare you. Go ahead. I'll out some more food. let's get you your own plate here, okay? Since your mom is so mean, let's get you a plate. Let that cat eat first. Finally, Magic gets something to eat. Peace at last. You had to wait till Mama filled her Gulliver. Magic's a very calm cat. Rosie is very big mouth, making noise all the time. Finally, the two males get to eat in peace. I hope we don't have a big mosquito issue here. It's a big cat, but very gentle, you know. Very gentle. It's like Trotsky. Good night, June. Surprised that Baby Socks stopped eating. For a long time we didn't see Baby Socks. That's why I suspected Baby Socks may be in a family way. The only thing Baby Socks does is defend her belly. Just saying. You know, when Baby Socks is hungry, Baby Socks will come all around you, everything. No, I haven't watched it this week. I haven't watched her this week. She was talking about last video, saw she was at a reunion in Waco, Texas. Some kind of Walton shindig or something, I don't know. Girls look a little road hard these days. Of course, the boys don't look any better. The boys are like, it's so peaceful at the diner now. We all just get along so good. So like Magic and I have a pretty decent relationship now. The bird is on sabbatical. Trotsky was unbelievably good. You never know, Magic might come around. Magic and I have had a very tenuous relationship. Just because Magic got very close to Bird. So I'm like an unknown freak out here. Have to get this deck cleaned up for winter. Got to get the water system working. Magic became the new Trotsky. You boys happy? Huh? Yep, now that the girls are gone, yay. It's the He-Man Female Cat Haters Society. Us guys are on strike, no women. I don't know where Rosie just takes off. Ugh. I think they're gonna lick the plate clean. They're like, this other goof gives us a pretty good feed here. There goes Tiger's belly's full. It's a ripping good dinner. That's it, Crow, the He-Man Women's Haters Club, right? Keep an eye on the cats. I'm going to check the orchard real quick. Looks like everybody's belly's about to pop, huh? Everybody's bellies are about to pop. The Full Bellies Club. Hey Vicky, how are you, honey? How's the recovery going? Yeah, the oranges are good. We're preening ourselves. Magic just went over and took a big dump. Slow. Like pinching off a loaf. All right, let's water the stuff here. You gotta get the well going, guys. You've got to get the well going. Gotta get the well going. Saturday will be raining. You won't have to worry about it. Couple big old ugly slugs I pulled out of here this morning. Real big nasty ones. couple really ugly ones. Big things. All right. Good night, Alan. Couple real big ugly ones. They thought they were going to feast on May Day. Not on my watch, brother. Not on my watch. Let me get something to blow my nose. Oh. Thank you. Phew. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. Oh. Have some Jackson Pollock. Oh, you're back again. Oh my Lord. This cat is like an eating machine down here. Man, that cat's gonna lick the plate clean, isn't it? That cat must be in a family way. I don't know. Must be. Who knows? Gee, you left a few pieces on the plate. Sure you don't want to come back? Have a little bit of an appetizer. We got the last of the Amazon sauce. That's what Diane C sent us. Not bad. What's up, Prinkle? I'm just having some noodles tonight, brother. I'm having a little appetizer with some Jackson Pollock fish. Glad to see you. Yeah, it ain't the vertical stream night, right? Don't crap in my tomato patch. Go drop a deuce at the neighbors. I don't know where they took. I don't know where they head off to. They're always creeping around the place. What's up, Carrie Class? We were talking about the extreme labor shortage today at the car dealerships. Technicians who come to work sober. My Ram dealer didn't even call me back. Yeah, I guess 40 bucks an hour is not enough. None of these people are married. They may have wives at work. They're dinks. Full income, no kids, they're living the high life. It is a ripoff. Criminal. When I saw that, good night, Angus. When I saw that Maverick pickup truck, when I saw that they're not allowed, they're not supposed to buy a house at this price. They're supposed to save money for 10 years and then buy it. Anyway, when I saw that pickup truck jacked up 10,000 bucks. I said, man, I said, it's a hell of a day, man. $10,000 markup. I said, there'll be a day when people come back and remind you of how you rip people off. Yeah, the Maverick pickup. Employer owes no responsibility to the employee. Simply a wage, take it or leave it. But they can't even get people to pass the simple drug test. I said that's the biggest problem, finding people that aren't strung out on crap. I said, man, that's a sad state of affairs, brother. You just said America. He told me that's America today. America. I said, that's right, brother. I said, that's it, man. That's the state of the workforce these days. The hardest working guys I know are independent plumbers and electricians that are out there. Now, if you order your car online, the carry class, stop using your own sad example as an example of failure in the workforce, okay? There's plenty of jobs out here. And you could definitely, with two people, definitely support a family and a house and everything else. because plenty of people do it. All right. Rise above. Rise above. And that, my friend, is the bottom line. Those that want to work, work. Those that don't, complain. Never in history has work been optional like it is now. That won't be lasting long. Won't be long before they're lined up at the door begging. Well, you can order your car online and then they'll deliver it. I was worried, I was worried that when Diane ordered her Mustang, they were going to make her pay a dealer markup, but they didn't. Everybody had a good feed tonight. Everybody had a good feed. It's like these people have started training program, and then after 3 weeks, half the time they don't even show up. It's like, shit. It's like, what are you gonna do? Offer better jobs. You do crack me up. As if it's the employer's job to make it attractive. I do value the laughs, though. I'll say that. I do value the laughs. Once the balance tips back to the employer, then you'll see them lined up. Oh no, you don't have to worry. I don't care about benefits. Then you'll see inflation start to come down. As Nancy Reagan said, just say no. But now the labor shortage is just so severe, you have to take what rolls in the door. Make what you're offering more attractive. That's it. Well, there's nothing more attractive than a paycheck. That's what I always say. Except sitting on your hands and complaining instead of getting out and working. Nobody wants to work their way up the food chain anymore. They want to be at the executive chair after 3 weeks. That's the sad state of labor today. But it'll cure itself out. It'll be the ones, it'll work itself back to the norm. Everything always reverts to the mean again. Everything always reverts to the mean. So I look forward to that day when we'll have a decent labor force again. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. Our cushy jobs and big salaries. Now AI is pushing them aside. Also mechanically, that's what I'm saying. So how is it R&R keeping guys on the job these days? Talk to any electrician, any plumber, it's like, man, if I can get people to just show up for work period, then too show up sober. Hey Robbie, how are you? Yeah, I'm thinking those were the days. Those were the days. Those were the days. So everything reverts to the mean though, so it'll be back in a normal balance again. Nobody wants to work. That's what I said, R&R. Nobody wants to start at humble, and you know, they want to be running the company after after 3 weeks. After 3 weeks in the mechanic program, they just drop out because you know, it's just harder than I thought it would be. Really? Gee, how did your father make it for 40 years? Right? I mean, shit. Sad state of America today. Never in history has there been a time when work has been optional. So that period will be coming to a rapid close. Yeah, we know, Carrie Class. I guess it depends whose ox is being gored, whether it's real or not. Right? Refrain from further theme songs. As they all used to say, it depends on whose ox is being gored, right? I got to put in the work yeah, you got to put in the work, man. It just doesn't fall into your lap. But these days, if you're not running the operation in 3 weeks, you walk out the door. You walk out the door. And you go home and you just flip on your favorite soap opera and get high. That's it. That's it. It's a rude awakening coming. You already ate a lot. You were at the trough of doom. Let's be real. All right. Let's be real. Yeah, it was cool today that Google laid off hundreds and hundreds of people across all divisions. AI is coming. Put an end to all the whiny employees. Shrimp and cocktail sauce. Luscious. Imagine not having to put up with somebody whining when they come to, or just come to work, period. I always say a free market economy always takes care of itself, always balances itself. Sometimes it takes time, but it always works out. What do you want? Last time you didn't even eat it. There you go, Goof. That's for you. Life is beautiful. I needed a relaxing night tonight. Hickok 45. Is that guy still around? Is that guy still around? He's still doing the videos? Hickok 45. I can always hear the bullets hitting the steel plate. Bing, bing. Bing, bing. I learned a lot about handguns from Hickok 45. Jamie, how you doing? What's going on, brother? I used to work lots of overtime because people didn't show. Same here. When I work my job, people would call in, I just don't feel like coming in today. Are you sick? No, just saying I'm not feeling it today. Well, you know, we have X, Y, Z. Yeah, you know, can you handle that? Like, okay, man, I got you covered. Like, you know, we got an inspection tomorrow, right? Didn't care. That's what I noticed, like the last 5 years, from about 2017 to like 2017 to 2022. It was really bad. I don't know what happened. There was this huge sea change. Right? I mean, I think it was social media. One guy said, oh, I want to spend more time developing my social media career. Okay, brother. Have at it. Right? But I want to make sure my job will be here. Well, I'm not the boss, sir. I'm the wrong one to ask. Good night, R&R. Good night, my friend. R&R works on cars. Next time, R&R, I'm going to ask you about a good car to buy. I'm going to ask you a good car to buy. in your opinion, because you work on a lot of vehicles. I'm going to ask for your top 5. When the auditor and everybody was sick. Yeah, it was terrible, man. They didn't care if they left you in a lurch or not. Just the work ethic just collapsed. And I think it was about the time that TikTok came out. If I had to put like a 2016, I would say that's when the, yeah, good night, Amanda. That's when it all seemed to switch, from my view. And then I started counting the years till retirement. I'm like, oh man, you know. And these were young people with no college education or anything. Right, $28 an hour to sit in an office and push paperwork. No families, no nothing. Just young people, first job. What are you gonna do? Make your overtime. That's what you do. Those were the days, my friend. What a delightful night. Perfect weather. Everything else. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and rack it in for the night too. I think I'll go a couple more minutes. We'll bring it up to an even 4 hours. It's been super quiet. Super nice. Super day of recovery. I love it. Someday every place is gonna be. Jerry, what's going on? Good night, Jerry. Good to see you. Wait a little while and have one of the oranges here. The navels aren't going to be good for much longer. Hey, good night, Ronnie. Thanks for coming in and helping. I appreciate it, brother. Ronnie's always up on the vertical streams. All right, guys, we'll cut it a little short. And thank you very much.